So how much fat are you getting into your diet on a daily basis? And by fat, I don't mean unhealthy fat. I mean healthy, good quality fat. Well, for me, I'm probably eating 2, maybe 3 times more fat many days than I was in my late 40s and 50s. And here I am at 67, leaner than I was definitely in my 50s, and maintaining a good healthy weight. Now, one of the most important fats that I include on a daily basis is extra virgin olive oil because it has so many benefits. Today in this video, I'm going to share a few of the key benefits of olive oil and why it's wise to get it into your diet most days. But I'm also going to share the controversy and why it's so hard to know for certain you have a quality olive oil product. Now, this is a sponsored video, and so I'm going to disclose a company that I have researched and have discovered recently that asked us to try their product and do a video, but we said, maybe. Why maybe? Because we hadn't tried it yet. Well, I've tried it and I'm here to share it with you. Hi, Dana Dimitri here with Lean Healthy Ageless. And if you're a woman 45 plus that wants to have your best health, your best body, your best vitality, no matter what your age, you are in the right spot. Okay, well, let's dig in because I want to talk about some of the health benefits. There's so many, I'm not going to go to too much detail, but I want to remind you why some of the healthiest people in the world, people from the blue zones, people that are on what's called a Mediterranean diet, part of the reason they're so healthy is they're getting this healthy fat into their bodies most days. Okay, let's just list a few of the benefits. Benefit number 1, it protects your heart health, helps balance cholesterol. Number 2, it supports brain health. You know, your brain is mostly made up of fat. That's why you can call your kids fatheads. But your brain needs healthy fat. It needs fat that feeds and nourishes it. It impacts not only how well it functions, how well you're thinking and remembering, but depression and mood and so forth. Number 3, it may decrease your risk of diabetes, which is a huge epidemic in this country. Number 4, it is potentially associated with a lower risk of breast cancer. Number 5, it helps fight many other forms of cancer. Number 6, it naturally slows aging. Yay, anti-aging and delicious too, isn't that awesome? So by adding these healthy fats to our diets in a balanced diet where we're bringing down maybe some of those empty calories, not eating quite as many starches, testing our bodies to see what kinds of grains our bodies really can handle and how much carbohydrate load we can take as we teach in the Eat, Live, Thrive diet. When we have that balanced diet, our body can afford those fat calories that are nourishing all those systems of the body so everything is working well. But as I said, it's a jungle out there in the olive oil industry. And I kind of knew about it. I'd heard about some of the controversy, but I did a little more research, and I also researched this company I'm going to share with you today to uncover how big the problem really is. Way back in 2007, U.S. Marshals raided a facility in New York and New Jersey going after some contraband. Do you know what that contraband was? Olive oil. There were 10,000 cases of soybean oil disguised as olive oil. And you know what it was going to sell for? $700,000. Olive oil is a big industry, and what we want to get into our body is extra virgin olive oil. Quality, pure, clean. We don't want it mixed with anything else, let alone disguised by some unhealthy GMO kind of a soybean or canola oil, which is happening all over the industry. Well, more unfortunate truth came to light, and in 2016, Forbes reported more of this whole olive oil scam issue and how big it really was. Here's a few of the facts. Many adulterated olive oils are sold under quality brand names. That's scary. It was reported that up to 80% of the Italian olive oil on the market is fraudulent. And certainly much of it is not what it says. It's not 100% extra virgin olive oil. So what's a girl to do? I mean, even the New York Times said it this way. Much of the extra virgin Italian olive oil flooding the world's market shelves is neither Italian nor virgin. Okay, well, that's frustrating. We know a large percentage, most of the olive oil coming to us in America is exported from Italy. Many of the crops are grown in Spain, but what happens in the production process is where so much of the corruption is occurring. So when this company, Olive and Company Olive Oil, approached us and said, hey, would you test our product and do a sponsored video? We said, yes, we'll test your product. Maybe we'll do a sponsored video, only if your product tastes good and we can establish some quality of where it is grown, where it is processed, and so forth. Well, I'm happy to say I got home from my travels in Italy. I was there for 2 weeks this summer, enjoying many meals with olive oil, looking at that olive oil, knowing what I know, and thinking, how good is it? Well, one of the first things we do, of course, we want to taste it. We want to look at the color, see that it has some greenish tinge to it, that the quality is, tasty, and it's lacking too much acidity, or certainly not rancid, but that it tastes good. And of course, if it doesn't taste good, you're not going to buy it. But then you want to know, is it really olive oil? Whether you're going to dip a little bread in it. On occasion, we have a little bread. Make your favorite pasta dish. Do some grilled veggies. Toss a salad. You want to know you're feeding your body well and not getting some of these unhealthy fats that actually are a detriment to health, that actually rob you of health. So I went to research this company, and I was so pleased to learn some very interesting facts. They are not grown in Spain. Their olives are not grown in Spain, nor Italy, nor really on the European continent at all. They have a 6,500 acre plantation in Chile between the Andes Mountains and the Pacific Ocean, a perfect climate to grow olives and produce some of the world's best olive oil. One of the things that they're completely committed to is from the time of harvest of the olives to the actual pressing and bottling, sometimes is as few as a few hours. This one they sent me to taste is the Everyday Mild and Fruity, and in fact, it is a gold medal award winner from the Los Angeles International Extra Virgin Olive Oil Competition. So that says a lot. The other thing that really touched me is this organization wants to give back, and they recognize what was going on with the 2017 California wildfires. So whenever you buy a bottle of their olive oil on their website, they actually commit to planting trees in California, up to 8,000 trees, to help California recover. Being a California girl, and actually my own home threatened last year by wildfires and we had to evacuate, that just says a lot about the integrity of the company. So yes, it's a jungle out there, but we need to get healthy oils into our bodies. So I want to encourage you, click the link. I've provided the link to the Olive and Company website. When you purchase at least 2 bottles of their olive oil, you get free shipping, which I think is fabulous. The olive oil comes in various sizes. I think the pricing starts at about $12.99 and goes up depending on which type you're buying and the size of the bottle. But I think it's extremely affordable for a high quality product. When you're buying really cheap olive oil, there's a really good chance it's not what it says it is. So make sure you get those healthy fats into your body. So again, check out Olive and Company olive oil. I think it is actually a very good and healthy choice.